行くぞはっジェノサイカッタ
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and yesterday I made a video about all the AP that you're gonna have to use in the rush dungeon to make sure that you are coming in here and playing in the first chapter 1 stage, so that way you can get these tickets. However, something I didn't realize was when you play in the Yamata no Orochi event, you actually get an insane amount of these tickets when you're playing in the rush dungeon. And because of that, I was able to already get this card. And not only did I get that card, but because I farmed so much in the rush dungeon already, and I know a lot of you are probably going to be in the same position, you were able to get enough of these coins. I mean, I'm at 180,000 right now, and I've already spent 40,000 coins just getting those cards. So many of us were already able to get all 3 of those cards. Matter of fact, on my free-to-play account, I got all 3. Well, I will get all 3. I got a whole bunch of tickets from farming in the rush dungeon, and once I use those tickets in the Yamata no Orochi event, I'll have enough coins to be able to get the Type 3 card from the crafting event, which is sick. Such a sick event to get these 3 cards. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to test these cards and see how good they are, and we're going to do it in the Dungeon of Trials. Now, I would do it in the Guild Raid, but Guild Raid's really funky sometimes, So we're just going to do Dungeon of Trials. I think it's a little bit more accurate test as far as what we're wanting to do, because we just want to see how much damage difference there is. Now, there's only a couple slight differences between the 2 sets that we're going to be testing. And as long as this loading phase doesn't take an eternity, we can get to talking about that. And it looks like it's going to take a little time. Okay. Yeah, always does, man. Every time we come in Dungeon Trials, it's like, wait, right? We got nothing but black here, a black screen. Awesome. Okay. So this set is pretty damn OP because it's going to give you a solid 34% extra attack. You get 7% attack from each card when you level up the skill, which is going to give you 21% attack, and then you get an extra increased attack by 13% always. So it's 34% extra attack at all times, and it's the same for the Serena set, which we're going to be testing against. But you also get, whenever you're tagging in, you get an increased attack by 13% for 7 seconds, and you gain 15% power. Now this is where the difference lies between the Serena set and this set. You got a tag in bonus for 7 seconds by 13%, and you gain power by 15%, right? Well, with the Serena set, it's a little bit different. So you still have the 34% attack, but you gain an additional 15% additional attack by 15% instead of 13%, and this actually lasts for 10 seconds. So you get, so you get an extra 3 seconds of attack when you're spamming your skills, right? So your awakened skills last for 10 seconds. So you're actually getting a full 10 seconds of spamming. You're getting that extra increased attack by 15% for that 10-second duration. Whereas with the other set, you're going to get the extra attack by 13% for 7 seconds. So that is one difference between them. However, with the Serena set, you gain 10% power when tagging in. And with the other set, you're going to gain 15% power. So as far as gaining power, the other set is actually going to be better. It's going to be really, really great, especially in things like time attack. For those of you that don't know, the Serena set is godly in time attack because you can build up your power. But now that we got another set that actually allows you to gain 15% power, that's going to be pretty big, especially for characters that already have 30% PG rate in their core. That's going to be pretty massive. However, I think the Serena set's probably, I haven't tested this yet, but I think the Serena set's probably going to come out on top because you get an extra 3 seconds of attack, right? The duration on this set here, it only lasts for 7 seconds when you're tagging in, right? You get the extra 30% for 7 seconds. Versus the Serena, where you get an extra 15% for 10 seconds. That's going to be a big difference as far as our damage. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this card here off and just give Rugal a cooldown card because that'll add a little RNG with that option card on them. We'll slap that on. There we go. All right, so let's do this. Now, we want to tag in to get that extra power, right? Because that's where the real difference lies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and bring in Rugal and get that awakened skill going, right? Or get the timer counting down on it. Come on now, we got the long loading screen. We might be doing some editing here, I do believe. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The most aggravating thing about playing KOF is all the loading screens. It seriously is. Now, I don't want to do any damage with these other fighters. I don't want to do nothing. So they're going to pretty much just die. Now, I'm going to switch to Rugal. And we're going to let his countdown go, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and switch to another character. And we're just going to let ourselves get hit, right? I'm just going to go ahead and guard. Let the cooldown run down, right? And then we can bring in Rugal back in and see how much damage we do. Ready? Here we go. And I'm going to play Rugal the exact same way. Normally, I always hit the third skill before the first skill, but for some reason, I did a little bit different here. So we did 31,589, or 31,589,000. So I'm going to go ahead and write that down, 31,589,000. Okay, so let's tap out, and let's switch our card set and see how much we do here. Oh, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Now remember, we only get that attack buff for 7 seconds with this set, right? Serena said we're going to get it for 10 seconds. And we actually get an extra 2% attack versus the set that we just tested. Come on now. Today. It says you lose. I definitely feel like I've lost right now. So finally, after going through all of that, Jesus, man, those screens took forever. Lord have mercy. So we'll bring in Rugal here. We're going to let that countdown go. All right, we'll bring in Ignatz and we'll just guard. And we'll wait for Rugal to be able to come back in. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. And so I'm going to play him exactly the same way. Holy crap! What? So we have 32,843,000. So we ended up doing about 1,300,000 more damage with the Serena set, which, you know, is a decent amount, but is it like insane? Not really. Not really, man. Actually, the new set actually performed extremely well against it. Very impressed, honestly, with the amount of damage that set is giving, especially the fact that it's free, right? For everybody. Like, everybody can get that set. Do you know how long it took me to get one Serena set? It took forever, right? It took forever. I mean, it actually took me months to be able to get just one set. And then Netmarble goes ahead and throws out this free set that's like this, for instance. That's not quite as good as far as your damage, right? Because you don't have the same amount of attack duration, you know, 7 seconds versus 10 seconds. You're losing, you know, you're getting 13% extra attack instead of 15% attack from the Serena set. But still, what an amazing set. And the fact that it's free is just sick. And I'm telling you, in time attack, getting that extra 15% PG rate is going to be massive. You know, whenever you tag in your character, that's going to be insane. insane because they're going to have their PG in no time. They're going to have their super in no time. So you can start delaying the timer in hopes to get a good score in time attack so you can get some rubies. And that's something that can really get looked over very quickly by a lot of the player base. You know, time attack is where we get a lot of rubies. And this new set is actually going to be freaking awesome in there. Now, usually you bring your character in there and you just use them over and over and over. But, you know, the moment you tag in a character, you're going to really benefit from having this set equipped on them. But really, Spider Robot and Guild Raid is really where it's going to shine. What an amazing set for free. Thank you so much, Netmarble, for doing this. I really can't say enough about it. I'm just flabbergasted with the fact that they gave us a free fest set. And something I want to take a look at here really quick, is because I didn't look at this a second ago, is I want to look at the CP difference here. We got 90,266. Okay. And 90,268. And that's what we'd expect from two different fest sets. But CP is pretty much the same. Like, it's freaking awesome set, man. Really, really amazing. Love the hell out of it. So let me know how y'all feeling about this free set. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.